everybody, welcome back to my channel, Caprice Feeling the Tea Lifestyle Tips. And I am back with another lifestyle tip. Duh. Okay, so today lifestyle tip, what we are talking about is, do you really need cash envelopes? Do you really need cash envelopes? Okay, so let me back up just a little bit and get myself together. Because of course, we all know I'm never really together. Look, something bit me, y'all. Something bit me on my tattoo. But I know I always give you guys something new, like a lipstick or something like that. But today, hunty, we are talking about these eyebrows. Looks real good on this side. Okay, so before I get into it, these eyebrows is from the hair store. It's called Kiss. It's in a Kiss package, and it's a stamper. You stamp it in there, boom, stamp, boom, bam. Okay, I'll take a picture, try to put it in here, whatever. Y'all know this is not a makeup channel, but this is a channel where I spill the tea. Okay, and it was $7.99 at my local hair store, and it's called Kiss, and it's a stamper that you just stamp your eyebrows or whatever. Okay, so yes, let's get into it with these eyebrows, honey. So once again, we're talking about, do you really need cash envelopes? I got my little handy dandy note-taking book here, and once again, as you guys know, I am always on the lookout on YouTube and looking at new ways to save or budget money. Anything that has to do with money, I'm for it. You know, I'm here for it, okay? And lately, I think I already made a video about cash envelopes and how you could stuff your money in there for bills and stuff like that and for savings. Okay, now with this being the holidays, actually 2 days before Christmas, not even 2 days, because today is the 22nd. No, today is the 23rd. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So due to the fact that, you know, Christmas or the holidays is already upon us, do you really want to use cash for everything? Okay, let me explain. So I got my little book here, and let's take a look here. Now, just like I said before, some people need physical money to say, okay, I'm done. When it's done, it's done. Some people, they need that physical money to touch and be like, okay, I don't have no more money. Some people like me who has upgraded in the world, I'm no longer, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm no longer an overdrafter. You understand what I'm saying? So once you are no longer an overdrafter and you know how to keep up with your money technology-wise, then you don't need cash envelopes. Now, I still see a lot of people on YouTube stuff these envelopes. And that's cool because that's their thing. Everybody have different ways to save. Everybody have different agendas. But if you're no longer an overdrafter and you know how to keep up with your money and you're serious about saving, you do not need cash envelopes. Okay? And also, you know, with it being the holidays and everything, who wants to like real life take a cash envelope out with them? Okay? Like a wallet, or this is what I was using for my cash envelope. Like, who wants to put money in here and then let's say somebody robs you? Because there's pros and cons with it. You know, somebody can rob you and all your Christmas money is in here. What could you do? Okay, and that's another thing I wanted to get on about, talking about the pros and cons of having a cash envelope and actually using a debit card. Okay, now, so the pros and cons about the cash envelope. Okay, now let's start with the pros. The pros is, let's say you're out Christmas shopping, okay, and you have like a good bit of people in your family who you need to, or who you're going to, not need to, but going to spend money on. Okay, due to the fact that this comes with different sections in here, you could put their name and how much money you're going to spend on each person. And once their money is gone, it's gone. Okay, so that is one of the pros about the cash envelope. Okay, um, and also you won't overdraft because you already got whatever in here. So if you're gonna spend 100 on grandma, 100 on granddad, whatever in here, once they're finished, is done. That is the pros. Okay. The cons is if you're anything like me and you just carry around a clutch. And let me tell you guys what a clutch is. A clutch is what I have on my bed back here. That's the clutch. One that just goes under your arm and it just carries your cell phone, your sunshades, your glasses. If you're anything like me, this can fit in my clutch, but I don't like all that heavy stuff on me. And the cons are, just like I said, if you get robbed and they take your purse or whatever, all of your money is gone. Like you can't put a freeze on it or nothing like that. It's gone unless you run that person down, beat that person down, and get all your money back. Okay, so that's the pros, and then that's the cons. Okay, now with a debit card, now let me show you what I have on my phone. Of course, I do have an iPhone, so we have this thing that's called the wallet. And with the wallet, you basically carry like all of your, I'm going to put my hand right here, but if y'all can see that, you basically carry all of your, cancel that out. You carry all of your debit cards inside of here, okay? That's the pro, okay? And if somebody try to run off with my money or run off with my card or whatever, I can go in there and I can freeze it. That's the pro. I don't have to worry about carrying this around when I have this and I can just scan it. You know, we got the iPay or whatever. You can just scan it and then that's it, you know. And then a notification pops up on my phone from my bank, like Wells Fargo. You know, they just popped up. If you can see that right there, it'll pop up. It'll say, hold on. Oh, here we go. It'll say right there, it says Wells Fargo. It pops up on my text and then it gives me my balance. Okay, turn those notifications on. It tells you your balance. That is a pro. Okay, now the con. The only con I see with having a debit card is if you don't turn off your overdraft protection. If you don't turn off your overdraft protection, then you tend to overdraft. Like, let's say you only wanted to spend 100 on grandpa, 100 on grandma, and you see something else that you like for grandpa, you tend to like spend over. Or, you know, let's say like you don't have the money and grandpa give us like $120 and you swipe and you have overdraft protection, then you tend to spend more than what you need. So that's why I always tell you guys, turn off that overdraft protection. Don't get overdraft protection. If you got to be embarrassed, because you said you wanted to spend 100 on grandma, 100 on grandpa. Okay, not 100 on grandpa or grandma and 150 on grandma. No. So I gotta put some lotion on y'all. Y'all know I always need lotion every time I come up on here. My hands is dry and white. So those are the pros and cons about, having like a cash envelope and having your debit card. Now, I just summed that up in 8.58 minutes, okay? Because just like I said, once you get down to the saving thing, it's not really hard. You already know what you need to do. You already know what feature works for you. Just like I said, at one point in time, the cash envelope really worked for me. Every month, I was taking my money out the account. I was stuffing them. I was doing everything that Dave Ramsey, aka grandmother method. I was doing everything that I was, because I was a beginner again. I had to come back. I had to revamp. I went broke. And now I had to come back and take baby steps. And I feel like the envelope method is baby steps. I feel like the envelope method is baby steps. And the reason why I say that is because when you already have in your mind, look, I want to save. I want to have financial freedom. You're not going to overdraft, okay? You're going to turn off all that overdraft protection. You're going to turn all that off, okay? You're going to get notifications on your phone, and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm good. Let me tell you something. With my account, all my accounts, and y'all know I have 3 banks. I have Navy Federal, which is my big house bank. Like, I went there today, just to check on some stuff, because you got to make sure, even though your money going there, you got to make sure everything is good. But I have Navy Federal, Wells Fargo, and South Carolina Federal. And y'all know I have notifications on each and every one of my accounts, alert on each and every one. When money goes in, money goes out, I see it, okay? Nothing moving till I sign, okay? So keep those alerts on your account. Don't get me wrong, when I was doing the envelope method, I really did enjoy it, because I was like back, living again. I was like, oh, I'm saving again. And it's so fun. And that's what you want to do. You want to have fun with saving. You want to have fun on what you're doing. Just like I said, I had the envelope. I got I got everything here today, y'all. I had the planner. I had all these things that made me feel ready and prepared to save again. But once you get to the point in your life, like, okay, I ain't playing no more. I know what I got to do. You don't need all that. You just need your phone, calendar, if you want to jot down notes, little stuff like that. But you don't need like all that stuff. And I sit and I look at these people, and they sit down every month, and they pull out their planner, and they pull out the cash envelopes, and they stuff them. I'm just like, I was real life doing that. Like, I was really like stuffing envelopes every month. Like, this bill goes to here. This bill goes to here. But you got to also realize different strokes for different folks. And remember that, because it seems like the people who I see, including me, when I was stuffing envelopes, had a lot of bills. They have a lot of bills. I mean, I look, and when they're stuffing these envelopes, they're like, this is for this, this is for this, this is for, they have like over 10 bills. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And that was me at one point in time. I had a lot of debt. I didn't have a lot of bills, because bills is like coming around every month. That's the inside. I had a lot of debt. And that's what I feel like these people on YouTube have. It's not bills. It's debt. It's debt. Anything that's not mortgage / rent, light, water, sewage, electricity, car insurance, cell phone, anything that's not in that, anything that's out, like any credit cards, that's debt. That is debt. And I feel like this is why they're stuffing these envelopes. They're stuffing them because they're trying to get that debt down. And that's why I say, when you get to the point in your life where you don't need a credit card, which I had already uploaded that video, where you don't need a credit card and you could pay yourself back or pay yourself, then you're good. You won't have debt. If you are in debt, you in debt with yourself. You're not in debt with, and cable is one too. Internet is one, because we know we need a little entertainment. So that's part of the household bills. But you don't have to owe Capital One. You don't have to owe Discover. You don't have to owe American Express. You don't have to owe these people, And just like I said in one of my last videos, me and my husband, we had needed to put an extra, well, not extra, I don't know why I keep saying extra, but me and my husband had needed to pay $300 more on our rent. And all I had to do was go to the house bank, get the $300 and pay. If I had a credit card and borrowed it off the credit card, it would have been interest fees and everything else. Yeah, they would have given me longer to pay it back, but it would have been fees along with that. And that's why I say, you know what? You don't need that, okay? Get away from these credit cards and all this stuff like that. But this is not the video for that. I already made a video for that. Right now, I'm talking about, do you really need cash envelopes? And honestly, to me, the answer is no. I feel like it's time consuming. When you first start out doing it, yes, it's going to be fun. You're going to love it. Why? Because you're feeling like you're getting back into saving, and you're like, well, that's it. I'm only left with this much money, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm sticking to it. It's like a New Year goal that you want to do. But once you done made up in your mind, I don't need no cash envelopes. I know I'm gonna put this much in my account, and once it's gone, it's done. And that's another thing I used to do. Once I stopped with the cash envelopes, I was like, okay, I'm tired of spending. It took me like 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes to stuff my envelopes or whatever. Because that's another thing. When you go to the bank, you got to get exact change, okay? When you stuff in these envelopes, all right? I felt like, you know what? Why go to the bank, get this money, and then have to turn around, and most of my bills come out electronically. So the cash, this really didn't work for me after a while. Like after I got back on track with all my money and my bills, this didn't work for me after a while because everything is automatically draft. So after the cash envelopes, I started writing down my bills, okay? The date that it comes out, I'll add it up. So let's say my bills in a month, hypothetically, let's say my bills in a month, because I did not write it down, and I was supposed to write it down for y'all, but I'm not going to sit here and calculate it all together. Or am I? Okay, I'm going to just go with 1,200. I'm going to just go with 1,200 because I'm not going to sit here and calculate all that because I should have been. See, that's what I'm saying. I need to be more prepared. I'm out here shopping. I need to be more prepared for y'all, okay? My tea spillers, okay? But hypothetically, let's just say my bills are $1,200 a month. There's rent, there's water, sewage, electricity, car insurance, phone, Netflix, Amazon, internet, because I only have 8 bills, okay? So let's just say it's $1,200 a month. So what I would do, now that I'm more put together and have myself together, I would take $1,200, put it in my account, and I have an account that's labeled the bill account. I will put $1,200 in that bill account, and I'll just let the money deduct. And I know that once that money is gone, I don't even touch that account. And I know once that account is gone or that money is gone out of that account, it's nothing else. And I don't touch that account anyways because it's the bill account. You see what I'm saying? So let me show you guys how I kind of do mine. This is what I'm starting to do for 2018. All right. Now, hopefully you guys can see this. So basically I will list, and as you guys can see, I only have 8 bills. I will list it. I'll put the total over here, which is I did not do yet. And then I will put that exact amount in my bill account. So that way it just comes out. It just comes out. And I'll get a notification. I'll get a notification on my watch or on my phone when money comes out. And I'm like, okay, well, the rent just got taken out. Okay, the sewage and the water got taken out. Okay, electricity got taken out. Make it easier for you. Okay, now if you like doing the cash envelopes and the planning, if you like doing that, then do it. You know, I'm just telling you guys, I graduated from this. I'm no longer doing this anymore. It's time consuming, and I'm already so serious. Not saying that you guys are not, but I'm so serious. Like, I don't need that no more. Graduated. Now I'm on to this techno stuff, okay? And it's easier for me, you know? And also try to get to the point when tax time come around, and I am going to make a separate video, so I'm not going to get in too much depth with this because I am going to make a tax video. But try to get to the point when tax time come around. Let's say your bills are $1,200 a month. I'm going to just go with that. Okay, take that $1,200 and pay, let's pay, I'm going to just say February's bill. So that way, whatever you working for in February, you put that on March. You'll always be a month ahead, okay? And you can still, you know, if you want to, you can still do your little envelope thing, and you can still do your little budget thing. That's fine if you still want to do it like that. But just like I said, it's easier for some people because everybody knows nowadays everything is technology. Everything is techno, okay? And even though I write in my little budget thing here, It really don't make no sense, because if you guys see how much budget planners I have, just like I said, when I first started out, I was so excited that I was able to budget again and I was able to have money to budget again. I bought all of these freaking planners and I was going in. I have like 3 of these, okay? I got journals, everything. I have this right here that I'm just now like really using. And all you need, like I said before on my other video, you don't have to go broke behind budgeting, okay? That's why you're budgeting, because you're trying to get away from going broke. You can have a pen and a pad, just a piece of paper, and budget that way, okay? You can budget on Google Calendar, and that's another thing. All my bills and when they're due is in my Google Calendar. I go on that like every single day. I have reminders on my phone. This is coming out of your account today. So just in case I go buy something, I know this is coming out my account. But once again, honestly, I really don't need that reminder. I need a reminder to let me know, okay, yes, it's coming to my account, but I don't spend where my bill money is. I have a bill account and then I have my job account, and my job account is where I just spend my money. The bill account is where me and my husband put all was due in that account, and that's it. So I don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, I need milk or I need to buy grocery and this is coming out the account. I don't need that. So make sure that you guys, if you're trying to get away from doing the envelope thing, make sure you guys have 2 separate accounts. It don't have to be at different banks. It don't have to be at different banks. It can be at one bank, because at my Wells Fargo bank, I have 2 accounts at Wells Fargo and 2 different cards. And basically, just like I said, I have one that's my bill account and one that is my job account, my spending account. And that way you can put all your money in bills and just let them take that out. Make sure you take off that overdraft protection, okay? Whatever account that you open out, make sure you don't have overdraft protection, okay? They say overdraft protection is for it won't embarrass you in public. So if you're buying something and you overdraft, they'll pay for it. But honestly, it hurts you in the end, because if you don't pay that certain amount at a certain time, and let's say you forget, like right now with all the holiday shopping, you will go back to that bank after Christmas, and even though you overdraft $5, you end up owing $35, $36. And you're like, what? And they're like, oh,
yeah, you remember Christmas Eve or when you were Christmas shopping, you overdraft this many times, but you never came in to pay it, so.
You sitting there like, this ain't helping me. This is taking more money from me.
okay, learn from me, guys. I went in, okay, on South Carolina Federal, like, wait a minute. This overdraft protection is not helping me. It is hindering me, okay? Taking my money, okay? So, take it from me, y'all. I have been in enough debt and in enough bull crap to write you guys a book, okay? And just like I said, I just want to be the one to come on here and help y'all, because I look at these financial debt people online, and everybody's different. Everybody, handle their debt different, talk about their debt differently. But I just feel like some of these shows, well, not shows, but channels be too put together. They background be all blinging. They be in a house. They be put together, and they be like, oh, when I was in debt. And they be having this $1 million ring on, when I was in debt. I'm like, I can't even take you seriously when you were in debt. My channel, it ain't no better, but I'm just trying to show you guys, like, I'm still going through it. Y'all can go back and be like, yes, Capri was in debt. Look at her other channel, Vlogging with a Purpose, when she was living in her mother's backyard, spending birthdays and Christmas in her mom's backyard. The whole family was there, even the dog. When she had that little rock on her finger, now she done graduated to the big rock. It's like, y'all can go back and y'all can see that. Y'all can see how I'm living in an apartment, TV on a box. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go back and y'all can look at this like, okay, Capri has took steps and upgrade. And some people you just can't take seriously when they already look like they put together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm rambling like I always do. Let me not, because I only got 5 more minutes with y'all. So I think we basically covered everything about if you need these cash envelopes or not. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you another con about using your phone. It could be a glitch in the system and you don't get your update. So therefore you could go shopping and you can have 100 and you spent 50, and everybody know I like working with even numbers, so leave me alone. And then you think that you have a little bit more than you do, but you really only got 50, but there's a glitch in the system, so it's not showing you. So that's another con about using your tech, or your phone can go dead, okay? Everybody know what all this holiday shopping and being out there all day, your phone can go dead and then you don't get your updates. Let me see. And yeah, that was the 2 cons about this, about just having it on your phone. But everybody know pre I keeps the phone on 88% or more. So y'all ain't gotta worry about that with me. And plus I have a charger in my car, and I also have like a portable charger, so I don't play. Okay, honey? I am here for it. So basically, this is another thing that I can mark off my list that I talked to you guys about. This season, everybody's out here shopping, catching them deals. Sometimes you get carried away and you want to spend a little bit more. So just like I said, I am just here just to assist you guys, whatever or however you feel like, whatever you want to do. My sister sent me a picture of her nails. I got my sister on doing her nails herself too. Okay, I did my nails myself. I need to do a fill-in, but I got her on it too. So that's what she's showing me, a picture of her nails. But whatever you decide to do, just do it smart. Remember, don't so much go on how you feel. Think about it, because if you don't think about it and you just go on how you feel, it's going to mess you up every single time. Like, don't go about how you feel, okay? Think about it. Think it through. Because I'm telling you, right now, I went to the mall today, y'all, and I was just like, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. It was so many people in that mall. It was super packed. And I only went there to get the little stamp eyebrow thing. And I also went to Bath & Body Works because they about to have an annual sale on the 26th, which is the day after Christmas, and I am here for it, honey. But anyways, it was so packed in there, and I was like, oh no, I'm about to catch an anxiety attack. I got to go. And I had my purse, I had my bags, and just like I said, when you're walking around with cash full of envelopes, you never know. Just like my mom used to always tell me, and she still tell me to this day, honey, a thief is a thief, okay? They can walk up on you, hey, how you doing? Smooth talk you. Next thing you know, you get to the car or the next store and your envelope gone because he done dig up in your purse, and it's terrible, So just keep your money on you. Be safe. And just like I said, whatever works for you guys works for you guys. If cash envelopes work for you guys, go ahead and continue to do the cash envelopes. If debit cards work for you guys, then do the debit cards. I'm not here to say either one is better. I'm just saying what's best for me now, because if you go back, I used to stuff them cash envelopes too, and I was happy about it. I used to plan in my book, and I was happy about it. So I only got 1 more minute with y'all, and I don't want this to overrun. So if you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Hit that bell button, subscribe. Of course, the bell is for you guys to know if I do another upload, when I do another upload, whatever. I love you guys. 'Tis the season to be jolly, have fun, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, all that good stuff. Be safe. I love y'all.